Hey guys, I am atop Rodney Ridge. It's actually a leg called Top of the World. Pretty high up. Down there is town. So I've climbed about 2,000 feet from the house and over about 2 miles. So a good long hike. Hey guys, so it's been a long busy week with the subway, talking about antibiotics and meat and trying to do some outreach. So it's been a good running weekend. Friday hit my usual 5 miles. Yesterday I hit a good about 8 1/3 on some of the lower trails around here, way down there on some of the roads I'll show you again. And so today I decided to hike up the mountain and get a little higher peak. I'll try it again. Service is fun when you get way up here. So we'll see what we can do. I'll patch this video together later and post it on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, I decided to get away, so I picked about a 9-mile hike today and up about 2,000 feet gain, and I have quite a ways to go. It's definitely a pretty neat view up here. Glad to get to experience this. It's in the upper 40s today. As you can see, pretty overcast. But way down there are the roads that I was running yesterday. So it puts, yeah, it is beautiful. Puts quite a perspective on my running when I think I've got big hills at lower elevation. Then I decide to climb up a couple thousand feet in just a couple of miles. So I haven't seen any bikers or anything. Usually you see a few trail bikes coming up in these high hills, but just me today. It's pretty awesome to get up here. You can barely hear the cars way down on bottom. Haven't seen any deer today. Usually I see a couple of deer run around, but hunting season has opened up, which is why I'm wearing my bright orange. Gotta wear my orange to represent Oklahoma State. Had a rough weekend there in Stillwater with homecoming festivities. Had a big accident. A couple of people killed and 40-something people in the hospital. But yeah, I gotta wear my orange for represent Oklahoma State, thinking about them, but also hunting season. It's good to say stay safe, bright, and seen if there happen to be any hunters out here. This is actually a city park area, so not too many hunters are around here. But it's pretty cool to have this access to over 70 miles of trails right out my doorstep. So definitely living in town isn't my favorite, but glad to have this access if I do have to live in town. So just thought I'd share the view, and I think I've caught my breath now, so I'll try to get back to it and climb back down and see if I can watch a little Sunday night football later on. Have a good Sunday.